It's not this too. Oh God, it's not this. Please. I'm gonna start doing this. What's up, Brenda? Hey, hip hop. What's up, mama? Thank you, Brenda. People out a lot fear on me in the next few. That's true. Thank you, Brenda. I just did my hair. It took a long time. I had to wash it. I had to wash it. And so how y'all doing tonight? What should I say this morning? What time is it? It's 3:18. Who's somebody else's live? It's 3:18 in the morning. My phone is fully charged. So how you doing today? I should say this morning. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. You know what I think? I think my thing said my camera can't be connected. I'm like, camera can't be connected. What does that mean? Oh, it's 12 a.m. It's 2 o'clock here. I want to see more of the world. Me too, hip hop. I do and I don't. I do and I don't. I found some orange lipstick. I think this is it. I found some orange lipstick. And this thing don't do nothing. This is like a lip gloss. Hey George, how are you? Just got finished watching The White Buffalo with the Will Soprano, the guy who played Crazy Horse. Okay. Okay, I never saw the movie, so I never saw the movie. You know the funny thing about this here, Brenda? It is so cool. Like I could feel the air coming through my hair. I had to wash it down. Oof. I hate when I'm making myself sleep and I'm not sleeping. I'm very business savvy. I wanted to say, go. Just push through, mama. Just keep pushing through, no matter what. Push through. And don't listen to nobody but your dreams and what you want. And don't let nobody rechange your dreams. Because people love to tell you, you know what I would do if I were you? No, I don't want to know what you do. You stay focused on what you want and you stay committed. Even if you got to write it on a piece of paper when you get mad and you got to go back to your referral. Because people will make you change your idea on a lot of things. I want to dye my hair black, pink. Okay, go for it. Go for it. Listen, live your life, honey. Live your life. Hey, gang, what's up, boo? How are you, sweet? I get sticky notes. That's how you do it, too. How are you, gang? You have to. I have to stay away from people, especially people that don't want nothing out of life. Hey, India, what's up, mama? You have to stay away from people because a lot of people would discourage you. I have to stay away. It's not like I want to, but I absolutely. And thank you, Indian. Somebody told me this hair makes me look like a clown. So they said, you look like a clown. I hate that hair. And I got it from two people that were mentally abusive towards me, that's done things to me. And they told me how much they hate me with this type of hair. But they want me with that, listen, whatever works for you, I got all the hair because I bought it myself. But I realized I have to watch the person with the delivery. If you like what you like, I like what I like. I like natural hair. I like braids. I like dreads. I like the natural look. That's just me. I try to change because I was like, let me just do the silky hair. I don't like it, but I'm going to try to change. I was like, I can't do this. I threw them back in the closet. That's not true. You look good. Thank you, Indian. But that's what they do. The thing about it is I had to rethink about the people who's saying this. They both have abused me. They both have basically argued with me. They both have done stuff to me that most people wouldn't allow. And then they want to critique me on me. And then they you know what I mean? And the simple fact of the matter is that, but that's how people are anyway. I don't really focus on them as much. I focus on who's giving me the message. Because it's just something that could build me up. But most people that's want to build you up, they don't go against your grain. But most people that don't like the light that shine again inside of you, they go against anything to try to put it out. And they usually come across as a friend or somebody who say, I love you. You know how to go. Thank you, Hip. The thing about it is every time I take a bath, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller, which is cool. I love locks. I love natural look. I like dreadlocks. I like braids. I like natural hair. I try to wear the silky straight hair, but it's just not me. Like I think I last 2 months. I'm proud of myself for that because it was hard. Girl, it is 11:05 right here. Oh, okay. Victorville, California. You're absolutely right. People will try to change your mind because they don't want you to change. They used to see you. But see, they met me like this, George. But then I changed my hair to silky, and it's like, oh, I like that. Okay, thank you. But they want me to stay that way. Like, no. The thing about it is, I'm a person that changed, like the one, hey, team, I don't stay one way. And I just like you don't stay one way. Everybody changes what they want to change. Don't box me in. I saw the YouTube title Happy, and I knew you said crazy. Let's read the exactly game. I want to find out if you're happy. Because a lot of us are just existing, but we're not really happy. I just got out the bathtub. I was like, let me get in the tub, take a nice bath, wax the floors, and come online. And that's it. It's funny because I want my hair like this, but in blonde, but I can never find it. I cannot find this hair. I tried a silky straight European hairstyle myself too. I'm actually about to naturally get right. You know what it is, India? It's just easier to do for me, and my hair actually breathes and grow. My hair actually grows like this. But when I be trying to do the extra, it be breaking off, falling off, and it's just a mess. I'm happy, but only because I'm a prayer warrior. All right, gang, I'm with you. I pray all the time. But sometimes, let me ask you something, gang. Do sometimes you feel like your prayers be cursed? It's like somebody saying every time you pray, they put a curse on your prayers. Like they be trying to make sure whatever you asking God for, that it don't happen. It's like they're trying to curse your prayers. You ever feel that way sometimes? Oof. This air feels so good. I went to sleep and oof. It is nothing like taking a long bath. I'm talking about life changes. Right? You're right, George. I agree with you, George. No, I have a strong faith, and faith is the ultimate shield against those who wish my downfall. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Oh, I took a nice hot bath. I tell you, a bath make you feel so much better, especially when it's hot. But I can't take it too hot. I had a conversation with somebody. My downfall is I forgive people. You know how they say forgiveness is the key? It ain't the key. Sometimes you can't forgive people because when you forgive and forget, you may make the same mistake again. My downfall been in life is forgiving people for hurting me. And I've noticed this and I've acknowledged this and I keep myself aware of my actions from that type of behavior. Because I'm known to forgive people and they come right back and do the same thing again. And they become real offensive for me saying, I'm not going through this again. Faith in your own witness outside another person will set you free. Yeah. I was watching people saying, when they kill people in the church, it was like, do you forgive them? Because if you forgive them, it set yourself free. I was like, that ain't me. If you kill somebody in my family that I love, I ain't gonna forgive it. You can forget it. Mm-mm. Some things takes time to forgive also. It's not easy to forgive everyone. It's a perfect. Exactly, India. You're right. But I have a problem. My downfall in life, India, has been forgiving people that hurt me and sit with them and act like nothing ever happened. And then when that happens again, I just like I was watching Izam Van Damme, and she was a story about a girl that was having a problem with her husband because he cheated on her a lot. And then Jan Van Damme, I'm probably saying it wrong. She said, well, how many times you cheated? It's not funny. He said 341 times. He cheated on his wife 341 times. I said I would have took that to my grave. If I wanted to get my wife back, Is no way I would have said I'd have cheated 300. And when they sat down and watched that video together as a married couple, and to find out that your husband cheated on you 341, how do you get this number? 341. I'm like, oh my God. 341 times. That's that's a lot of people. Mm-mm-mm. I forgive only my own personal insanity. We two different peas in the pod, sister and spirit. I'm not everyone's gonna agree on faith product. That's fine, gang. That's what worked for you. You know, that's your story. I can respect your story. Because that's how you move through life. And I can respect that. It's not about me, it's about what makes what works for you. I can respect it. I could never forgive a man for cheating on me. That happened. He could give me something. Yeah, that's the thing. I could forgive him. I could forgive a man for cheating on me. But the thing about me, if I forgive you, let's just fix it. You know what I mean? But if you keep doing it, like we good, like go ahead, y'all. It's not worth it. Because if you start cheating on me, I'm gonna start cheating on you, and then I'm cheating to find somebody else while you just cheating to get your rocks off. I'm cheating to find somebody else to leave you. I'm not cheating to stick around. I'm actually about to split. Cheating how many times he could gave us a beer. Thank you for the respect. That makes me happy. Yeah, well, gang, I respect anybody's story because everybody on this live is about their own story. It's not about the next person. It's not about, you know what I mean? That's what works for you, and it can be all respected because that's how you've moved. Um, are you into tarot cards and internet friends? Nancy has a YouTube channel called Angela and Tarot Reading, and she is real. She predicted me getting an ability. Okay. I listen to tarot cards reading, George. I respect things that are not physically in sight. I don't disrespect anybody's gift because everybody has their own gift. You know, some are good and some are not. But it works differently. Sharing is so normal for me. People aren't taught that. Yeah. Well, we live in a real judgmental world. A bunch of hypocrites. So is my shirt opening up? We live in a world full of hypocrites, John. Full of them. Before I went to bed, I had a big argument. I didn't argue with dude. I just hung up on him. I don't accept cheating or praying against me, right? Shrimp Power on YouTube or Nancy Days and just tip of the iceberg. Okay, George. Never know. You know what's weird? I keep having these dreams about giant people. Let me look this up. Let me see what giant people mean. Like they be giants in my dream. Ooh. Adult dreamers are giants towering over them. can be a reminder of authority figures from the past. It also could mean that the authority figures around you that can leave you trembling in fear. When you're a giant, dreams indicate that you may be a habit of exaggerating the meaning of things. Now, I wasn't a giant. Adult dreaming of giants towering over them can be a reminder of authorities figures from your past. It also means that there are authorities figures around you that can leave you trembling in fear. Mm. That's deep. Um, when they tell black people to forgive and forget, they do intend to me. Yeah, I mean, George, it's like it's all over the place. I don't know. Those Asian women were killed in a massive parlor. This white supremacists are going to ask their families to forgive that man like they do black people. I saw that. But you know what the thing about that, George, about that guy who killed them Asians in that spot? That's the same reason why the girls get murdered. The trans women get murdered because men are attracted to them sexually. And I talked about this before. And he feels angry for being attracted to her. So he killed her. Because he feel like if she didn't look the way she did, he wouldn't have killed her. So he killed the trans woman because she made him sexually aroused. But that's after sex though. I submit only to my own personal higher power. Amen, gang. I ain't mad at you. Well, I don't submit to God. I'm orchestrated through God. That means I don't really have a choice. I don't submit. I'm not, it's not whether I want to submit or not. I don't have a choice. It's not what I want. Because what I want is not what I got on YouTube. So I know I don't have a choice in the matter. I'm just a person that's moving along the line, that's allowed to do things that maybe I don't want to do, but it's not about what I want. It's just, I'm going to be moved whether I like it or not. I already realized that. I just go with it because I'm not in control of any of it. I want to be in control, but it's nothing I could do. It's like on a sliding board of oil. That's prostitution. I'm lost. Um, as a transfeminine spirit woman, myself, I hang up on often. Stop answering the calls. That's you, man. That's prostitution. I know what that means. He's a black man like Chamberlain, they gotta show off. Brothers, white supremacy still got their boots and on the heels. That's true, Joy. This is why I'm talking to gay men. Why Bob curious. He's open and had nothing to hide, and I love him all. Okay, Indian. Whoever makes you happy. Whoever makes you happy. I saw this gay man online. I went to follow him. The next thing I know, it led me to porn, honey. And when I tell you he led me to porn, somebody was digging his back out. I was like, okay. Can you date a man that does porn and he's submissive? Can you date a man that does porn and he's the bottom? Because his legs was up in the air and they just showed everything. I was like, okay. I'm just doing more research on him. Okay. His back blown out. He looked like a full-blown gang member. Like, he looks like a gang member. He got the tattoos in his face and everything. He's been to prison. And I'm like, he is so sweet. And then he made a little comment that made me question something. He was like, nobody likes the bottoms. And I was like, nobody likes the bottoms. What does that mean? Then I went to Google and I found his name. Then I went on Twitter and there was a man digging him out. His legs was up in the air and this man was digging him out. And I was like, okay. Okay. Okay, Indian. He was digging him out. So this is the thing about me. I'm not gonna say I never will, because I'm not. I'm never gonna say I never will, because I don't trust me. But I was just a little shocked. But I don't think he likes the ones like me. I think he want a man that's gonna dig him out. I mean, give him the business. You know. But see, if you date a bottom Indian, he may want you to be the an aggressive top while he remains the bottom. So he wants you to be, AKA, the dominant one, while he be the ladybug. So while he's being ladybug and you give him his life, he feels cunt and lovely and beautiful. While you got your titties on his back. See, no, I'm sorry, but that's just me. No titties on the back. I'm sorry. No, I'm okay with that, baby. Okay, mama. You do you, boo. Listen, if it works for you, if you like it, I love it. Titties on the back, I'm sorry, not me. My titties be hurting me and shaking and all listening, not me. But if it works for you, you like it, I love it, honey. Ciao. Hey, queen, girl. If I ever become rich, which we know I won't, but if I ever get rich, I'm gonna buy a big house and I'm gonna invite all y'all out to the house. And look at me with the big dream. And we can all have a cookout in the backyard. We have a cookout in the backyard. Everybody have their own room. I want a big old mansion. And we have a cookout in the backyard. And every weekend on a certain day, we all have this cookout, have fun. Bring your boyfriends, your husbands, and have a good time. No tits on the back. Me too, queen. I finished my boobs were bigger, honestly. But it works with me. It works with me. Was that bacon? Look at me, I'm so greedy. Is that bacon, gang? I'm so greedy. Is that bacon? I'm like a pig. Is that bacon? I had to take some pills today. I was having bad nosebleeds. My pressure was up high. You hungry? My pressure was up high. I took a hot bath. Today is what, Thursday? Okay. I'm so scared I'm gonna start drinking strong liquor. I don't like drinking strong liquor dating men, because men will try to go inside of you when you drink strong liquor. And they be like, oh, we was drunk. I believe outside a lot of girls got HIV. No way. I do not drink strong liquor around a man. Because he would slide that thing inside of you. Somebody he was drunk and he trying to hold you down, going inside. I don't fought a lot of men trying to go inside of me without a condom. Talking about that, I ain't never that drunk. I fight. I'm always hungry, gang. Men have tried to go inside. Because if you give me anything, all you're gonna do is tell me you sorry, or you're gonna say I gave it to you. Is this thing I was looking for? Oh, this is one of my little earrings. Mm-mm. Yeah, but Queen, you will get caught up because you know what? You be so drunk, and then you be kind of going back and forth with your brain. You like, you know what? I don't even care if they give me anything. I'm tired of living anyway. I hate this world. So if they give me something, I don't even care. Let me die. Then the next day when you woke up and you ain't high no more, you like, I know you better give me nothing. Mm-mm. No regrets. So this white supremacist was angry at the Asian women for turning him on, so he blamed the race and giving him a boner. We gotta separate from the people. Absolutely sick. But see, George, that's the thing about the trans women. That's the same thing happens to trans women. It just happened to the Asian women. But that's been happening to trans women for years. They feel as though that they're attracted to them and they kill them because they feel like they're attracted to them. The same thing with gay men get murdered. People feel as though you made me attracted to you, I got my boner, and I gotta kill you. This is real stuff. This happened to us for years. This just happened to the Asian community. They caught it on video, but it's happened to the transgender community for years. This is not new. This is new for them, me, because it got broadcasted. But what have all these bodies been on my page I've been screaming about? Right? They trying to get caught on. Yeah. Girl, I ran into a drunk homeless man one night who tried it. Ever since I stayed away from unknown drinkers. And gang, let me tell you something. I saw this, I got off work, and this homeless guy was downtown. So I feel like I go through downtown and I go straight in. And this homeless guy, he's like 6'6", 6'7", and I was waiting for my bus so I can go home. Girl, let me tell you, he was fine as hell. I glimpsed at him, but I ain't paying no mind. So he walks over to me. He's like, "How you doing, pretty?" I was like, "I'm all right." Like, get away from me because I don't want no trouble. He was like, "Give me your phone number." I was like, "No, I'm good." I'm in line now. He just walks up to me. He's like, "Give me your phone number." So everybody turned around and look at me. I was like, "I'm good." Like, "Please get away from me, sir. I have anger issues. Like, please, sir, get away from me. I have for real anger issues. I will get with you. I have no problem getting with you. I just got off of work and I will trust me. I will get with you." So I'm like, "Please just get away from me. Please get away from me. I'm gonna act up, Lord. I'm gonna act up. I'm going to jail. I know I'm going to jail. I'm gonna try to kill him." So he was like, "Give me your number, girl. All you do, you know you want some dick. That's your problem. You need some dick. I will fuck you." And I was like, I mean, he's all in my face and stuff. And Penn Station. And I'm just looking at him. I was like, and these young guys that was in front of me, they turned around looking at him. They looked at me. They're looking at him. I ain't say nothing. I was like, so he told the guy in the front, the young guy, he said, "You got a pen and piece of paper?" Remind you, I done told him to leave me alone. He started bothering other people for a pen and piece of paper so he can call me. You understand that? Why I'm real careful and drink around me. Right, that's your game. I don't run into those problems as a bachelor. I have no sympathy for Asian. Don't say that, gang. Gang, don't be like that. Don't be like everybody else. Don't sign on because everybody has a life and everybody is not like everybody else. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure you got in arguments with people in your own community that did you dirty and wrong. And you know everybody ain't bad like that. So I mean that's just my opinion. That's how you feel. But I just don't think you should. I think you should rethink it in my personal opinion. I don't run into those problems. Just like the slave master used to take advantage of the female slaves at plantation, he would blame the woman calling them. Yeah, but that's what they do, George. You know, unfortunately, we're still carrying those things now, which is sad, but you can't make people see what they don't want to see. It is what it is. The body singing in the trees was enough for me, but it's not enough for everybody else. Um, Men are wild. You're right. Yeah, they are wild game. But there's good men and there's bad men. And the sad part about it is we have to watch what we speak through, because sometimes we speak through our feelings because of our past people that hurt us. So I do it all the time. Like I speak through my feelings because I've been hurt. And I be like, I hate men. I don't want a man. I'm sick of y'all. And then when I'm not hurt no more, I want a man. I wish I could find a man. You know what I mean? We speak through hurt. We're real people. We're not perfect, but we speak through hurt. And something is relatable. Sometimes we act out. It may not be the truth of that person, but we're speaking because of that other person who hurt us or someone who hurt us. And we're making that person be what that person be, if that makes sense. Those do not acknowledge the past. But see, the thing about that hip hop, that's what I was saying about forgive and forget. That's what makes it really hard for me. Everybody's not like Raven. Some people really strong because they be like, you hurt me once, they gone. I'm the kind of person I'll forgive you because I be like, you know what? We all make mistakes. And then they do the same thing again. Was the thug Humpers? He was George. He was on drugs though. He was on drugs, but the man was drop dead gorgeous. But the thing about it with me is, my thing is, I have a nurturing spirit, which I have to stop doing. When you have a nurturing spirit, George, your downfall is you think you can help everybody, and you can't. But you think you can help everybody. You try to understand what they're going through. You try to empathy and sympathy, and then when they hang your butt to you, you're like, you know what? You're a real person. I had enough. I'm not helping nobody else. And when you say that because you're hurting, but when you're a person that has a nurturing spirit, you're gonna help somebody again. You're gonna help somebody. You ain't gonna know you was gonna help somebody, and here you doing it again, because your spirit is built that way. You're gonna help somebody. You may not want to, but somebody come up to you like, listen, I'm going through something. You're like, here, there you go. You didn't help somebody else again. You just said you wouldn't do it, and there you're doing it again. You're not mad no more. You're not hurt no more. Somebody come up to you hurt and saying, could you please help me? You be like, here. You don't help somebody else. You have a nurturing spirit. You care about people. You may get mad, but you really do care about people because you're human. And once the pain relieves you from being hurt, you're gonna relive caring about people. And I understand people get hurt, like I'm not with nobody else. I'm done, But if you're a nurturing person, you're gonna. But there's some people out here that really don't care about nobody. I mean, really don't care, and they ain't helping nobody. So it's crazy. But everybody has a past, whatever it is, whatever relatable experience that could be. But we're all people, and we try to move through life the best way we can. We're not perfect, but we try to figure it out, We try to figure things out the best way we can. But I do know if you're a nurturing person, you may not like it, but you just built that way. You're going to care about people. You may not like it, but you're going to do it. Somebody's going to get hurt. Hey, Smith, and you're going to help him again. You may not like it, but you're going to help him. You're going to help people because that's how God built you. You care about people. And the sad part is a lot of people don't care about you. But that's how you build. I'm built that way. I'll say I ain't helping nobody. I'm not doing nothing else for somebody. And next thing I know, I done did it. It's so weird because you'll do it, not even know you're doing it. I made that promise tons of times, and I'm not helping nobody. I'm not doing nothing again. I'm crying. I hate it on me. And next thing you know, a man comes along, and I done helped him again. I said the same thing with this guy, 666. I said I wasn't helping nobody. He came around me. I was working. He wasn't. I went shopping to cash my check. I saw he needed something, and I picked it up for him. I was like, here, here's something for you. You're going to help people. That's just how you design. That don't mean it's fair, but you're a nurturer. You care about people. I mean, I want to at the time, but you just built that. You have a good heart. But you also can, once you acknowledge that you have a good heart, you could police how you move with people. You could police it, but it's not always gonna be 100%. You know, because you care about people, and you see a lot of things when it comes to this world. Oof. Look at this shirt. I got this shirt for $1. Hey Frank. Hey Raven. Do you feel like it's even possible to have someone not cheat on you? I'm single, and all the guys that talk to me are taking and lie to their women. It bothers me. Oh my God, Miss Smith. I go through the same thing, Smith. I'm there with you. Why is my camera? Okay, camera, zoom in. Why is my camera blurry? I'm there with you. Why is my camera blurry? Where's you going, India? You going, India? All right, sweetie. You know what, Smith? The thing about it is, good night, India. Have a nice night. Love you too. You know what the thing is, Smith? You never know what a person gonna do. But I'm with you because a lot of married men hit me up, and then you put yourself in the same situation as them. You saying if you're married and you're cheating, then how can I have a relationship with you? Oh, okay, mama, have a nice sleep. I understand what you're saying because that's the same way I am. If I'm having a relationship with you, um, if I'm with you and you're married, no, if I meet men that are married, am I gonna be the wife that's gonna be cheated on because the men that love us or like on us is married? So I understand how it could become a relatable. I get it. I'm there with you, Smith. I've been there. I thought about that tons of times. That's why I don't want to get married anymore, Smith. The thing about it is that run through my head a lot of times too. I'm like, if I keep getting married men and single men don't want me, then why do I want to get, hey, lady babe, what's up, mama? So why would I want to get a man if this is the exchange? And then the thing about that is that gets me. The thing about that gets me even more so is the thing about it that gets me more so is this is my problem. If you cheat on me, if you cheat on me, at least use a condom. That's all I say. Just use a condom if you cheat on me. That's all I want. If you cheat, cheat. I don't want you to, but if you do, give me that much. Like I'm cheating on you, but I'm gonna use a condom. Dudes don't want to use a condom. Like you want to cheat on me and not use a condom. It feels better without a condom. Yeah, but you got a full wife and a full girlfriend and you cheating. Like, come on. But they don't care. They really don't care. And I'm not saying all men, of course, because some men cheat with condoms, but it's sad because it's like I think about that all the time, Smith. That's why I don't want to get married. Because if you get married, he's not going to want to use protection no more. He's not going to want to use protection. So if you don't want to use protection, then what? I'm afraid it might happen to me. I keep seeing myself being chased down the street, being shot and wearing sneakers, thank God, and a tutor. Well, George, don't let that happen, sweetie. Don't never let that happen. Mercedes, no respect. Exactly. I don't want to get cheated on. That's why I don't know. But see, the thing about it is you never know. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's human nature. You know, I'm not gonna police a man and say I'm I'm not gonna tell a man, um I shouldn't have to tell a man don't cheat on me. If you're gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat. You're gonna do what you want to do anyway. But the thing about it is I shouldn't have to tell you to use a condom. But due to the fact that the men that I meet that are married, I'm with Smith because Frame Smith. Okay, there's two Smiths here, Frame Smith and Mercedes Smith. I'm with you because it's like I don't know. I don't know. And the thing about it is, if you give me a disease, then at least stay with me. You gave me a disease and then break up with me. I mean, that's the thing that scared me too. Like, not only give me disease, but then you breaking up with me. I mean, that's just too much for me. That's overwhelming for me. This camera is moving all around. It's doing a lot of extra. Um, in my opinion, if I had been like starving if I really came with that life. Yeah. But men cheat. I mean women cheat too, but we ain't all women. But you never know what a person gonna do. You never know. When you decide you want to take another person into your life, I think you should gonna write down on a piece of paper everything what you're waiting for. Remember, you meet a new person, and somebody just may be having sex with them before you met them, and will they cut the sex buddy off when they're with you? Because somebody might be hitting it better than you. Somebody may could do things better than you. And will they cut that person off when you are in a relationship with them? You have to think of everything that comes with that person. Are they happy? Were their parents abusive? Are they liars? Or they thieves? You know, through time, it's going to reveal itself, but you're taking on a whole new person with a whole background and a whole story that you may not be aware of that may come into life. So you have to be prepared when you got the late date because there's a lot they may not share with you because they're scared of losing you, and that happened to me lots of times. Um, but it's a lot when you decide for relationships. I'm pretty sure 9 out of 10 men are cheaters based on experience or they close of doing it. What point of dating then? The worst film is seeing the message on your mess. But see, that's the thing about it, friend. When somebody's not for you, it's nothing. Hey, hope, it's nothing you could do, baby. It's nothing you could do. You can't make a man be what you want. You can't. You can't. It's like playing a lottery, praying, praying for the best, and hoping no worse. But you never know. It's a whole person. That's just like the saying when y'all get into arguments and they get so mad you think they about to beat you up. Like this whole new person pops up. Is real. I just got into an argument tonight with a dude. He likes to pick fights with me. And I hung up on him. And I told myself he likes to pick fights. And um He actually got rid of me. He picked a fight with me because I told him I loved him. Now, this is a long time ago. I told him I loved him, and he felt disrespected when I told him I loved him. He felt uncomfortable with those words coming from me. So he felt as though he had to defend himself by me telling him that I loved him. So he attacked me for those words because his past pain, those words have caused him pain. So when I said those words to him, he felt offended. So he attacked me for it. Past traumas had nothing to do with me, but he tried to make me pay for what somebody else. Yeah, and it happens a lot, boys, because they don't want you to love them. So I was like, oh, come on. So if you don't want me to love you, then damn. Men are weird. They are mean to us for them. That's so true, Lady B. But it becomes a point where I'm like, I'm over it. I'm not gonna make you love me. I don't even care anymore. I told you when I sat in that car and I cried and I had a vein in my arm bust, and I was in love with this man so much, and I sat in that my car, and I cried so hard because I couldn't understand why a man that loved me so much rejected me. He was like, I can't be with you. I can't let nobody know I like you. And I'm like, why? He was like, I can't do it. And it hurt me so bad. And I just sat in the car and I actually had, what's this thing when you can't breathe? I was like, I couldn't even breathe. I was like, when I saw the effects he had on me through my body, and I didn't even know that I was being mentally broken down by the words of I love you. And I cried in that car, and I cried, and I was lost. I was crying, and I'm driving and crying. I started to take the car, and anxiety took, yeah, thank you, lady. So I was going to take the car and just flip it over. I was like, let me just flip this car over and die. I don't want nobody to die. So I'll flip it over when I get to a bridge. I'll just flip it over and just leave because I'm done with this world. Like, you punishing me for being in love with me. You punish me. You're supposed to punish me for hating you. You're supposed to punish me for cheating on you. You're supposed to punish me you punishing me for being in love with you. I'm like, I can't do this. I was like, I'm out. And then I'm driving and I'm crying. I'm driving and crying. And he was on the phone. He was like this. He was like, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I just can't understand it. I have not said I love you to anyone for another 3 years in my life. You know what? Hope? And that's the thing about it, Hope. I don't even, and I'm there with you 100%, and I'm with you. Like, I don't even know if I feel it anymore. Like, once upon a time, I thought that's where we were heading. Now I don't feel that way no more. I don't feel like they're heading for us love. And then I don't think this is the kind of person that they want to love. But yet and still, you can share DNA with me. You can do everything under the book with me. But as long as I don't tell you I love you, so many men have left me because they fell in love with me. I'm like, what am I doing? So, and then you get to the point where you become violent. And then when you find yourself becoming violent, that's why you can't date no more. Because now you're about to start beating men up. And then when you feel like you have to put your hands on a man, it's time for you to leave men alone and give your mind a break. Because now you're in trouble with your heart and your mind. So you have to give it a break. Take a few years off. take a few years off. In my 2 relationships, people are attracted to my light, my joy. Like he wants to hurt me. So, oh my God, hip hop. That's exactly what I feel. You said exactly what I feel. I mean, word for word. It's as if you went in my brain and pulled it out. That's exactly how I feel. You're going to argue with him, Raven, because a man loves a black tongue. Oh, he's straight from Letty Babe. Like, I can't do it. Once upon a time, I will argue with you. The only reason why I don't argue with people is because I'm going to have nosebleeds and I'm getting sick. Like, I can't. I'm really getting sick. And I could really die because I had 6 doctors tell me that my pressure's up too high. And I be watching people, those signs online. People talking about they had a stroke and all this stuff. You know, I'm a stroke. I already had 1 stroke. I had a mild stroke. And then I could have a massive stroke. That means I'm going. And I don't want to die over no man. I'm sorry. I just don't. No. Mm-mm. Yes, lady, they would rather be toxic. And they would fight you for winning. Do you hear them? Yeah, the thing about it, Smith, is I call it getting in the belly of the beast. You know, and then everybody, well, all men are not bad. Where do you get your men? It's always your fault. It's like being raped and then blamed. What did you have on? It's like being raped and then being blamed for being raped. What did you have on? Why did you wear the outfit? What did you do? What did you do? Now you're getting interrogated. Singles and something to flush the bloodstream. I got medicine hip hop, but thank you. Because I done tried home remedies and stuff, and all I end up with is nosebleeds. I've tried people remedies, and it didn't work for me. I got medicine here. I take medicine and stuff. Like, am I being single? I don't like men to focus on my attention, media, and my own being spirit support, help person. Okay. The toxic cycle, but when one tries to break a cycle, they are attacked. That's true, Letty. It's like every time you try to believe to move forward, you get punished for trying to move forward. And then when you try to give another man a break, he comes to do the same thing that other dude did. It's like, oh my God. But see, when those things happen, you have to take a break. You have to just leave men alone for him. I believe that both Western meds and remedies. I tried remedies, hip hop, and they ain't work for me. And if you know what I mean, and I respect what you're saying, but with me, I have to watch all these remedies because my body is my temple. And I don't know. People was like, eat bananas, apple vinegar, and my nose be busting out. I be having blood just as thick as if I had a cold. I mean, blood be falling out my nose. I'm like this, blood just falling. I'm good. I got medicine. I believe in both. Okay, you're right. Human artifact. Yeah, but I took some medicine today, hip hop, because I couldn't breathe, so I blew my nose, and it was blood clots all in my nose. So I had so much blood. So, and that comes from stress. It makes your pressure go up. It can make your hair fall out. People think it's food, but it's way more bigger than that. What anti-journey do you use? I have Cinepro. I really don't take them that much, Smith. I really don't take them that much. I'll pop a pill I pop a pill like once a month or twice a month. I don't do them like every day, or I'm talking about the hormones. I don't do them every day. I do them like once a month, or sometimes not at all. I just don't. I just don't. Because my problem is, like I was talking to my baby sister, Letty B, like, where am I going with this? Like, where am I going with this? Where am I going with this? Because I feel as though, in my opinion, when I signed up for this and what I got is two different things. And now I'm trying to maneuver through my life to try to make it work in my decision that I made, if that makes sense. I keep improving health. Find my mind, soothing energy, strength. Thank you, gang. But right. What's the end game? And that's where I'm at too. Like, when I was in Gablehood, it wasn't this bad at all. But this is like on a whole new level. I feel like I'm on Survivor. Like, which one is going to kill me first? Mentally. Well, physically too, I guess. I don't know. I was so bad with stress and emotions when I was young, even to look at my hormones, the pain and aftermath. Oh yes, hip hop. That's how I feel. Like, it comes to the point where it's like I'm a real person, but you ever say the word "I'm a real person," but nobody cares? You're like, why am I saying I'm a real person? Nobody don't care what I am saying. You ever get to the point where you stop saying anything because you're like, nobody really cares what you're saying? The don't thinks the hormones are mentally worth it and they make you feel so bad. That's true, man. That's true. But when I was in Gablehood, I always had a man. I always had a man. I'm talking about years. When I got to hear, when I hear you girls talking about you had a boyfriend for a year, you had a boyfriend for 2 years, I never even got that far. The longest I had a boyfriend was 2 months. And the only reason why he left is because I ran out of money. Once he found out I ran out of money, he left. And people kept saying, don't give up, Raven. Don't give up. And then after that, I just became an experiment. Hey, Tiana, Tanina. Hey, Joni. So many guys want an open relationship. The thing about it, Joni, they already have an open relationship. It's just the girl don't know it. So many girls are dating men in an open relationship. He just didn't tell her she ain't one. She ain't one. Well, society is still under the pressure. We do all this for men. By the longest relationship of 1 month for me. Wow. Exactly, Hope. Society is always on the outside looking in with so much opinion. Excuse me. It wouldn't be a video if I wasn't blowing over. This guy that's an up and coming rapper, he was like, I would be with you, but you gotta be the silent girl. Like, I'm gonna have a wife and a family, but I can't let nobody know about you. He's an up and coming rapper. He's been on stage and everything. I would be with you, but if you can't agree to this, then I can't be with you. I was like, what? Okay. That's why I understand why the girls out men. Before, I didn't understand why girls out men. But now I get it. Because these men are so abusive and they don't care. I mean, they for real don't care. Disrespect you to your face. I'm gonna have a wife and a career, and I'll have sex with you on the side, but I need you to keep your mouth shut. I was like, you can't get me. I said, honey, because I will set that apartment up with a bunch of cameras and your career will be over. You need a dum-dum, honey, because I will rock your world, honey. I always tell people, don't mess with the abused children. Already been abused. You better pick somebody that's fresh off the market. Don't make an abused person be your don't make your abused person be your one you pick. I'm an abused person. I'm not the one you want. You better find somebody that's fresh out the package. I've always dated, even if they lie, everyone knows. I'm not a secret nerd. Exactly. If I was to have a relationship, I wouldn't hide my partner no matter how much stigma natural. Me and game, the entitlement, and they are manipulative. Exactly, queen. And then you'll find it's a bunch of y'all. I'm not in a relationship if you ain't in public. Yeah. The thing about me with the public thing, I don't mind being with a man behind the scenes because I don't want to be around you anyway. But I don't want to be flunking. But every girl is different. Now, this may make y'all mad, but I'm the kind of girl that you could you can keep me home. But as long as you keep my wallet full, you keep me a car, you keep me money, you give me allowance, I'm good. You keep my pockets full. Because while you going, honey, I'm looking for me a man. Oh, I forgot to mention that 1 month relationship was with a girl. Was with a girl with a guy I'd be lucky to get to. Wow, so you had it with a girl who, okay. You said the guys are probably intimidating. Thank you, Tiana. They don't know. Know what it is? They don't. I'm a secret. They don't want nobody to know about me. I am an embarrassment for him. He's embarrassed of what he's doing. So I am the mirror of his embarrassment. He makes me part of his secret. So he takes my life and my storyline and cancel me and make it all about him and his life and his girl, his career, as long as I sit in the background and shut up. But the one thing about that, if I was rich and successful, he would want everybody to know he's dating me because he knows he's got to come up. So if I was successful and had a lot of money, he would claim me because he knows there's profit that comes with me. There's benefits that come with me. There's a lot of things that come with me because of my status. Having money, being rich, big house, big cars, and all these different things. Then I'm honored because I could do something that's going to make him do things and have a better life and make him level to a higher level. Then all of a sudden, that's my baby, that's mine, that's me, stay away from her. You know, now I'm all of a sudden, I'm all important and he don't want nobody around me. But when he knows I'm not on that level, I'm just garbage, just waiting for the trash on Thursday. But he'll make sure before Thursday night, before they pick up the trash for Friday, he already in the bed with me on Thursday. Like, it's crazy though. So I understand how a lot of times girls get upset because it's a lot of mental abuse and you have to be very strong. The one thing about being a two-spirit woman, if you're not strong, you're going to get strong. Whether you like it or not, you're going to get strong. You're going to be stronger than strong because you're not in charge. A man going to respect me regardless. I know that's right there. But see, a man will respect you, and of course, we're not talking about all men, but a man will respect you in front of your face and then behind your back. It may be another story. I'll never forget when I've been dating men And other people have come to me and told me what my man was doing behind my back and bought me receipts. But that was in Gablehood. That wasn't in Upala land. So when they bought me receipts, it broke my heart. I'm like, damn. Oh yes, you become very bitter and jaded. It's like it'll make you stronger, but it's not what you signed up for. It's not what you signed up for. And I don't know. And then you start dating people you're not really attracted to just for the factor of love. Let me tell y'all a story what I did. I dated a guy. It was a guy. I know y'all could think I'm crazy for this one. But it was a guy who tried to rape me, right? He tried to rape me. I knew who he was, and he tried to rape me. I knew he was. He waited for me. I got off work. It's how you doing, Raven? So I got off work. We started walking and talking. I was cool with him. Do you know most people who get raped is by people they know? Oh, fuck them. Then they're embarrassment. And I'm like, they're not worth my affection. No. That's true. That's true. Very true. It happens though. It happens a lot. But I think when you get beat down so much mentally, I think that your level of love starts changing. Like your level of what you want start changing, and then you start settling for anybody that's gonna love you, if that makes sense. Because of I think they call it self-esteem. They work in your self-esteem so much that the person that you started out is not the person you are now. You're a whole new person. And I always say that when a man leaves me, if you leave me, I'm not gonna be the same person when you come back. Yeah, suffer. I'm not gonna be the same person when you come back. Like I'm gone. Like so when you leave me and you try to come back, but usually they don't come back. But that's not true because a lot of them are still around me. But yeah, you grow, but you grow through pain, which is not good. Because pain grow is not good with happy grow. Happy grow makes the flowers and the birds whistle. Pain grow makes it dark. A dark spot is building around your heart, which is so sad because anything that reminds you closely to what the pain that you've been through, you make it be that pain. And even though it's not that pain, but it builds that dark spot in your heart and it becomes so active and it becomes too big, you start living in it. Rape has happened to me. They chase you down and say you tricked me. I ain't for real men happening. That's true. We want happy girl. Yeah. And the sad part about it is, I'm sorry that happened to you, hip hop. But my story, hip hop, is I haven't had I haven't had love for so long. And I know y'all gonna think I'm crazy for this, but it is what it is. I haven't had happy for so long. And when a guy tried to rape me, he didn't rape me though, but he tried to. But and I saw him again, and when I saw him, all I thought about was he wanted me. I know it may sound crazy, but he wanted me. Like nobody wanted me, but he wanted me. Even though it was not a positive thing, but he wanted me. And it was the fact that somebody actually wanted me. And the thing is, I know it may sound crazy, but when you're the kind of person that you feel like nobody wants you, like you're just garbage and you're broken, even though you smile, don't make you happy, And the fact that somebody wanted you, it felt good, but it wasn't the one that you wanted. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, it's the fact that he wanted me. And it wasn't what you wanted. Like, it wasn't the love that you wanted, but it's the fact that he wanted you. Okay, y'all get, okay, I know, that's what I'm saying. Hey, Valley, how are you, sweetie? Hey, 3000, how are you, sweetie? How you doing? And it was like, yeah. And it was like, it hurt me because at the end of the day, we could have made something work. Because I really liked him. So I was caught off guard when he tried to do that to me. He came back and apologized. In fact, all of them came to apologize. Well, not all of them, but one came back to apologize to me. He told me he was sorry. And then the other one told me he was sorry. They didn't rate me though. But because Raven fights back. But simple fact of the matter was, it was a piece that was missing from my heart. And in a weird kind of way, it felt like he was feeling the part that was missing because he wanted me. I mean, he didn't get it, but it was weird. And then you kind of thinking like, well, damn, if he just wouldn't have did that, I could have been with him. You know, you start thinking things that were maybe not really true. But in your mind, when he said, I love you to me, it goes me out the nowhere. Yeah, Hope, I'm sorry. Men always ghost me, Hope. I get so ghost all the time. Men will tell me they love me and they get rid of me because of that. Like, you say you want to be with me and then you get rid of me because you love me. Like, I'm like, this is just pure torture. Why can't he just find someone to just love us? Right. That's how I feel, Valley. When you figure it out, you let me know. We'll have some coffee. I can't figure it out. But I do know one thing about Valley. We can step away though. You can step away. You can step away and preserve your mental, honey. When it's too much, it is okay to step away. Honey, you excuse yourself and you step away. Because at the end of the day, you have to preserve your mental. My first was stabbed. My first who stabbed me apologized over and over. It was just, he killed him. I'm sorry to hear that, hip hop. Now, that's different, mama. If you stab me, honey, if you stab Raven, but see, I've been abused. I don't know your level of abuse you've had, but if you stab Raven, I already know, honey, I'm going to jail because I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Oh, baby, I'm going to get you. I'm going to set you up. I'm going to get you. But see, I have a lot of pain. I'm not trying to compare pain because pain is pain. But I think with me, that's the borderline with me. That's the borderline with me. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Some of them didn't even stab me, and I have to stay away because I'm ready to get them. A signal narcissist gave, if you talk 1 year, I try to man. Yeah. I know what you're saying, sis. It's sick as fuck, but part of them want you is real feelings for them. They just be crazy. Sometimes your patience with it. That's true, 3000. I'm glad I don't have to hide it. I'm so embarrassed my marriage didn't work. Child, some marriages they don't work. Mine didn't work either. Because I'm my marriage would have worked, but I'm big on loyalty. If you betray me, I don't want to be around you. I got the whole world going against me, and I need you to have my back. And if you betray me, I'm out. I may stick around and help you out, but I can't be in a relationship with somebody who betrayed me. And you betray me, I'm good. Especially if I did everything I could to get you on your feet, And then somebody who don't even know me, and you know me, and you listen to them, like I'm good. Mm-mm. You betrayed me. That betrayal stuff. Mm-mm. You can call me anything in the book. You can call me out my name, anything you want. But that betrayal thing and that backstabbing, I'm good. Everybody wants to be wanted and can end up in situations. That's true. I help you. Right, okay. It's difficult. I'm sorry that happened to you, gang. But I know with my abuse, gang, like I've really been abused a lot. You know, my scars on my face is from the people that birthed me. These scars on my face supposed to be from people on the street. Why am I sitting here with a slice of my face from the father and my face burnt up from my mother? Like these is not supposed to be in my face. I'm already messed up from them. So the society is like, this is what society's supposed to do, not the two people that brought me here. So when it's coming from them, and then the man could, girl, like I draw the line now. It's on. Like, I struggle with that a lot. I'm like, this is not supposed to be for them. But if you have people that hate gay people and hate people like me, then they don't see no big problem with doing something because I already hate you. And it's bad because when people are like, oh, if you have a good mother, give your mother a kiss. I'm like, child, get out of here with that mess. That ain't for everybody. Oh, well, you only get one mother. I say, yeah, well, be happy you got one. Like, I can't stand it. And it makes me mad. And it's not what the person is saying. I understand they're saying something because that's their story. But sometimes it makes you mad when it's not your story. You know what I mean? It makes you mad because it's like, that's not mine. And even though they're saying something because that's their experience, then they'll tell you, well, you only get one mother. I understand maybe you've been mad, like, yo, take that over there because you don't get it. Oh, my mother done things to me. Take that over there. Take that over there. Because clearly your story is your story. You handle it your way. That ain't my story. And the thing about it, it makes me mad because once upon a time when my friend talked to me, he was like, when the woman who birthed me was having heart surgery, and it was like, you need to go see her because she may die. And I was like, I don't want to go see her. She don't like me. And I don't want to say, well, she might die, baby. You got to put your feelings to the side. I understand she may have hurt you. And I'm going to tell you all this. This has been the pattern. Now listen to this pattern. Listen to the pattern. I understand she may hurt you, but you need to go back to her because she's about to die. The same pattern I say with men. Men who hurt me, I go back to them, even though they hurt me, because I'm already brought up that it is okay to go to people that hurt you and make it okay. So as a child growing up, to take this, I took this same pattern when it comes to men. That's why men dog the hell out of me. And they'll be like, if I were you, I would have never allowed this. But I've been brought up this way, and I've made it okay. And everybody has co-signed and pushed me to say it's okay. Now I have to do the healing on myself, and I have to attack those people who tell me, you only get one mother. I was like, you know what? And I go off, but now I don't do that anymore because I understand that even though they're sharing their story, their experience, it's not about me. It took me a while to get there. George can really steal some of the best men. That's true hip hop. I have been married 20 years. An abusive man verbally and emotionally has broken my spirit. And divorce is almost. Yeah, I've been Valley. It is nothing like getting your freedom papers. Freedom papers is important. It's sad when being divorced, you are paying to be free. When I got divorced, I was sitting in court. It's funny. Everybody was in there with black on. It was all women. We was all women in there getting divorced. I was getting divorced, but that was in Gablehood. I was getting divorced. I paid for the divorce. She was like, you ain't getting divorced. You staying married. I said, I'm getting divorced. I said, because I'm about to go to jail. I'm about to kill you. The world's evil every experience has come from my close family. The world hasn't come. Right? 3,000. Family can be the worst. Family could be a blessing and family could be a curse. It depends on the family. Some families could be a blessing from God, and some families can be straight from hell, like Lucifer's personal demons. It's, it is not okay. I wish you and wish your mom. She's not my mom. She's the woman who birthed me. She's not my mom. I don't give that. I don't give titles to people that don't deserve it. Addiction has no discrimination. That's true. Addiction, addiction is real. Addiction is real, and it's very real. The thing about it is with addiction and drug addiction and watching people, sometimes I be like, I want to be that person. I be like, I want to be that person that just stay high on drugs and just don't come back. Like I just want to stay high and never come back down. I just don't want to come back to this world. Just stay high until I just OD and die. Sometimes I think of those thoughts when I'm watching them because I'm like, what happened to you to get you here? Like, what really happened to you that you couldn't talk to nobody that you got here? Because some people that are on drugs, they don't just get on there. Something happened that got them there, in my opinion. So what happened? That you got so hurt that you couldn't talk to nobody no more. That too many people had so many opinions and it didn't help you anymore. What happened to you to get you here? Because they're not coming back. Sadly, you're starting with the women perfume is more common than people want to admit. That's true, Theta, especially black families who have LGBT children. My mother is the worst. And exactly, Theta. But see, I won't call the woman who birthed me my mother. Because the one thing about her, she's been saying things to me, and the family been saying I had the worst life, but I never understood the secret. Everybody knew that she hated my guts, but I didn't know. But she kept saying things, but I didn't think she meant it. And then it hit me one day. And it's like when you wake up, you woke. And it's like, it may not be the answer you want, but it's the truth. That's when I learned that saying called, you can't handle the truth. Baby, I've learned that word. When they say you can't handle the truth, I learned that word. Really. He almost got life, but my trans identity was enough to say charge. Witness no time. I just ran that day in court. Change. Oh yeah, I'm sorry you went through that, hip hop. That's devastating. It's devastating. I get it. It is nothing like being abused. And then you're supposed to function as if nothing ever happened. That's the part that gets me. You have to keep the smile on your face and moving forward and ha ha, kiki, and you're supposed to be so strong and you broken but smiling. You acting like you healed and still broken. And here it is, you trying to move forward and still getting judged and picked on and ridiculed. You walking with a broken heart and smiling, and people feel like you're all happy-go-lucky, and they don't even know the pain that you're still pulling with you as you try to navigate through life. Oh, I get it. As in meditate through your needs and wants gone through the trauma. Amen. Yeah, sometimes that helps. But meditation and prayer don't always help. It don't. It don't. I could sit in church. I could pray all I want. And it helps, but it don't help 100%. Addiction is living hell. Been there a month. Exactly, Valley. I know the existence is mainly painful for me. Yeah, friend. I'm sorry that it sounds like your mother was jealous of you. She's not my mother, but no, she don't like gay people, gay. This is the thing I don't want, but I'm trying to get you to understand. Some people really don't like gay people. Some people really hate them. Some people really hate them. And I understand y'all may feel like because it's the mother and the father, it's not about the title. If you hate you, they hate you. Some people really hate people. Y'all looking at the title, but you're not looking at the existence of who it is. There's been known for mothers to kill children. They've been known for fathers to kill their children because they hate them. And y'all like, well, it's the mothers. So y'all looking at the title, but you're not looking at the definition of what they did. Y'all going by what the mothers mean, but you're not. Everybody. The title of mother is not all mothers. Everybody. It's easy to make a baby, but you have to realize it is hard to be a mother if you have a baby by somebody you hate. I mean, you have a baby by that comes out the way you hate. And it's easy to make a baby, but can you love the baby that was sent to you? And a lot of people can't. So they abuse them, throw on the street. They throw them away like they're garbage. You have to accept a person for who they are. You can't say, well, it's a mother, it's a father. You have to accept it for what it is. And it's not a mother. It's just a person who birthed you. So much of negativity, but you understand this time. Smith, thank you. It's only everyone's we're nice as you support as your supporters. Some of them, Smith, but some, it is what it is. Betrayal is definitely when it comes from someone close to you. You ever start shrinking because of this person? This was becoming out of you. Exactly, Hope. Like, you're supposed to have my back. I'm with you, Hope. I thought maybe would hear me, but I was less than human when those had respect me. I believe it, hip hop. I believe it. I better than wrong in misery. Yeah. It's easy to say that, but see, trauma is not easy to just walk away from when it starts from a child to adulthood. We know what we're supposed to do, but if it's embedded as a child, you kind of go towards people who are familiar with those pain that you're familiar with. And it's not like you personally go there, but it's like, I call it a slave thing. If you was brought up that slavery was okay, you don't know anything is wrong with it until you're not a slave no more. Yeah, some people just literally don't see the value of someone and would spit on them. Spit on them because they're different. That's true. I'm a mother, and always be motherhood comes to you like a gift and responsibility. Right, people? Right. Every mother's not a mother, though. I've seen a lot of mothers do things that's not motherly like, but just because she makes a baby don't make her mother. A mother, a mother love can be nurturing and powerful. She could build you. A mother could take you to levels that you could never, that's crazy. A father could take you to levels that's even crazy. But when you're denied those access for those two people, you go through life looking for those things that were never presented to you. And a lot of times you get a lot of hiccups. And then you go to things that was never meant for you to be. And you sit there longer. If it's a positive experience, it could build you. If it's a negative experience, it is starting at the beginning of your trauma life. That's the downfall. People need to stop comparing their parents and other things. You can speak of their own. That's true, 3,000. That's true. I said this tons of times. Everybody's parents is not parents. Just because you make a baby don't make you a mother. It just make you a donor of a baby. My cousin is one of them that hate gay people. They say they make very clear. Exactly, Hope. A lot of people really do hate them. And I don't think people understand the magnitude of hate that they go after them. They also hate them so bad that they'll even try to get them killed. And they'll cover up the killer for getting them killed. But people don't understand that. I mean, it is what it is. We have to show them that we love ourselves and that because the thing about it, Smith, is we have to learn how to love ourselves. And that is such a process. And it don't happen overnight. It takes years to get there because we have to divorce past pain, and we're human beings, so we're going to still take past pains with us in our healing. It's hard. We know what we're supposed to do. It just don't go as swiftly as we're supposed to do it. I have been watched and looking up to you for years. I only have started speaking and being confident. Thank you, Eva. But Raven's not perfect. Raven falls down more than most, you know. And I share stories with y'all to let y'all know that I'm here with you. And I know I have to make sure I watch the way I talk, and I also have to watch that I don't compare your life to my life, because what works for you may not work for me. And I have to hear your story and listen to your story and try to understand through your eyes and your vision without questioning your story. Because this is your trauma, this is your growth, and this is your development of a new world that you're trying to get to. Because sometimes people shoot you down and then make your story about them, and that don't help you. So I try to make sure I don't do that to anyone. Because when you cut people off, make it about you and your experience, you ain't heard nothing they said. That ain't helping them. That's helping you feel good. That ain't helping them. Your pain towards the woman who birthed you is thank you, gang. It's worth it would be perfection if the egg gets burned on it. We're perfect, love, light, and delusion. That's truth. Because you know what? Sometimes you're born a lot of ways. Sometimes we're born through rape. Sometimes we're born through different ways. And a lot of times a mother or father don't let us know how we were conceived. Were we conceived through love? Did you love her when you created me? Did you rape her? Did she rape you? You know, how was we conceived? Because if we are conceived and we're reminded of a rape, now we're being brought up over a reminder. So he raped her, and now she got to look at a raped child. You know, she's like, well, that's my child, but he raped me. Now I got to be reminded of the rape. And here it is, you like my mommy, my mommy, my mommy. And on her mind, you are a trauma to her. You're a trauma. And a lot of times when you've been raped by an abuser or beaten and raped, you try to grow and leave. Now, if it's your child, you can never leave the rape because the rape is your child. You're being reminded every day your child see you. Hey, Cologne, how are you, sweetie? You understand what I'm saying? So most times, mother's not going to say, you're a product of rape. I was raped and got you. She don't say anything. Hey, Gia, how are you, sweetie? So she hates you for other reasons. And I'm not saying all women that's been raped treat their children this way. But for personal reasons, a mother can turn her back on her child because she's making it about her and not the child. And she's a real woman with real feelings and stuff. I'm okay, sweetie. So even though you may have nothing to do with what happened to get you here, you could be punished for what she went through to get you here. And when I say that, because there's some guys who hate their mothers. There's some men who hate their mothers and stuff. And some girls hate their mothers, and the mothers don't let them know the trauma, why she really hate her daughter. And sometimes the daughter could do things that's similar to the mother, that the mother feels as though that's how she ended up pregnant, because the daughter's doing exactly the same thing that she did. Now she hate her daughter because that's how she got with me. It's so many traumas that we all deal with that we don't talk about. And it's sad. I had to forgive my mother in a lot of things. I'm at peace now. Oh, okay, gang. See, that's good. You've got to different levels, you know. And I think within me, I got tired of people attacking the woman who birthed me for trying to make her love me. And I'm watching her cry because she didn't want to love me. And it's nothing like watching a woman cry because she don't want to love you. And people arguing with her saying, you have to love your child because that's your child. She's like, I don't have to love it, and she's freaking out. I'm like, why don't you just leave her alone? Now I'm defending her, the woman who birthed me, other people telling her to love me. And she's crying because she don't want. I'm like, leave her alone. Like, stop doing this to her. Now I'm defending her because she don't want to love me. I'm like, yo. And see, these are the things I get to witness. It is nothing like watching a woman cry because she don't want to love you. And it's your mother. Allegedly, like, he asked me, the woman who birthed you. And see, now y'all understand why I say it's the woman who birthed me. And then she went, got married, she got a house, and they moved on. The father got married, got a house, they moved on. And I'm just here existing in a world by myself. So I came here by myself, and I'm existing by myself, and I'm here. That's why I said every mother is not a mother, if that makes sense. I'll be back. Oof. I'm always thinking I'm gonna fall right on the floor. I had to take my shirt off. My boobies is coming out. What I miss, that means nothing. Where's Letty Babe? I think you already answered, but how do you respond to someone saying, I love you? I don't know, Hope. Hope, what is, like, when you say I love you, like, what do you mean I love you? Like, do they say they love you, or do you say you love them? Them saying they love you. Um, do you feel like they love you? Do you feel like they love you? Or do you feel like they're lying? Because sometimes if because I watch the actions of love. Um, Sometimes men will say they love you because they want to have sex with you, and then sometimes men will say they love you because they love you. But action speaks louder than words. If they love you, and you have to ask me this question, that means you don't love them because you don't trust them. That means you don't love them because they did something probably questionable to you. I usually don't even tell men I love them no more because I really don't. I'm too busy. I'm too scared of them. How can I tell you I love you when you're too busy trying to hurt me? Child. Mm-mm. Probably because of critical nature. I have a hard time believing those words now. I like them. But let me ask you something, Hope. Do he show you? Do he show you that he loves you? Is it a man or a woman? Look at my hair. Look at this. Is it a man or a woman we talking about? Sorry, I just want to win, but okay. So if do he show you he love you? I have developed a people XP I can with you. Do he show you he love you? That's true too, but sometimes our attitudes make it impossible sometimes to love us. Maybe their mothers did the same to them. Yeah, but the thing about it is that it's not about our attitudes. If a man loves you, he loves you. But the thing about it is that you know if a man loves you. Because I could tell you I love you all the time and beat the hell out of you. You know what I mean? And the reason why I'm saying this to her, G, is because for her to ask this question would means that she don't feel like he really love her. Because when a man makes a woman feel like they really love her, she wouldn't ask this question. She like, Raven, this man loves me and I kind of love him. But she didn't say she kind of love him. She said, I don't know what to say. See, to say I don't know what to say would mean that she don't really love him. Because somewhere along the line, something is too familiar of a past pain. Unless he's perfect and it scares you. That's the only thing I think of. If he's perfect and it scares you, then. But that's not what you said. Do he show you? If the man loves you, you can feel it in your gut, like your gut. Um, well, we had been talking about 4 months. I want to love, but I just memories just rush into. But hope this is the thing about memories. Is these memories about him, or is these memories about another man? Because we have to watch how we transfer energy. We can't transfer energy from that other man to that man. Because that means that all of us on here are just alike, and we're not alike. So we can't say, well, I'm just like Gia, Gia just like XB, XB just like Hope, Hope just like Raven, Raven just like 3000. You know what I mean? So we have to be careful that we're not transferring energy. Hey, Williams, how are you, sweetie? So we have to be careful that we're not transferring energy of somebody else hurt you and you his friend. So we have to realize these are different people. And we're human. So quite naturally we're gonna, you know. But my personal opinion is when a man loves you a lot and you know it, he don't remind you of the past men. Unless you're the kind of girl that had men really love you. Now, I don't know the levels of love you've gotten to, because your levels of love may be different than my levels of love. And our levels of love may be different than Gina's levels of love, and XB's levels of love. So I don't know the level of love you've gotten to seeing things or been acknowledging things or present things, or because everybody sees differently through the love of the person that was the giver. Me myself, um men will love me, but I think somebody else was talking about, I think it was Gang. Men will love me and they get rid of me because they love me. But see, that's the opposite direction of what you're saying. You're saying presenting themselves to you and coming to you in love. To me, men get rid of me because they love me. Like, I'm not supposed to be in love with you. I'm out of here. They going. I'm like, but I thought you said you wanted to be me. I thought you wanted to be, yeah, whatever. That's it. And they don't care. We all deal with love differently. Because we're real people. Whether anybody was acknowledging or not, we really are real people. And we do hurt. And a small little thing like love is like the easiest thing in the world you could give us. But instead, we get pain. It's not fair. But the one thing about pain, always keep in mind, pain don't work unless you make yourself available. Yeah, you have to find out which one it is. But if he's busting his butt, he taking you to 10, baby, don't tell him that you having problems stepping his love. Because the one thing about men, they will use it against you. Don't tell him that. Because he'll use it against you. But you got a problem with this, Sometimes you can't overshare with the man because he will throw it in your face. I learned that. Don't overshare. Find a good Judy, talk to them, don't share with him, because the same thing you think you're being vulnerable with him, it will be thrown back in your face. The one thing men have done to me, they'll tell me, you heard what I said, but are you listening what I said? You see, that's a big pee for me. That's a big, that's a big, no, we're talking about a man now, Gia. But that's a big problem for me, is when someone says to me, did you hear what I'm saying? I know you heard me, but did you hear what I said? 2 men have said that to me, and 2 men I bit my tongue. But now, no. This Raven, no. That Raven, yeah. This Raven, no. This Raven here, no. This Raven has been dogged. Like, I'm done. My levels of BS is limited. I'm not accepting it no more. I'm tired of trying to work with you. I'm trying to help you. I'm tired of men talking to me like dirt. I'm tired of it. I don't chase no man. You never call me. That's not my job to call you. I don't chase men. I be looking to another man to replace you. You ain't even my man. I don't chase men because they don't give a damn about me. And then on top of that, you got the married ones. You making fake profiles to see if they can catch you doing something. How you want to make a fake profile to catch me and you married? Man likes space. Well, exactly, Gia. So they get cheap. I learned my lesson with oversharing. Oh yes, I've overshared. I try to give men an idea what I went through and stuff, and baby, they use it against me. I was like, I told you that because I wanted you to get a child. Mm-mm. I have this man. He's an Indian. He was like, I don't like the fact that you always in the house by yourself. This is not good. This is not good. You always by yourself. You always by yourself. So this is not good. I said, let me guess. You you're not. I was like, you must not be your only child. I mean, you're not an only child. Then he's telling me to stop being in the house all the time. So as for you, the conversation. I mean, further down the months go. I said, you know, you might say, I don't. He says, I don't go outside. I say to myself, I'm an introvert. Now you just gave me a few months ago about I need to go outside. You doing the same thing I'm doing, but you told me not to do it. This is what I'm talking about. So you telling me something not to do, but you doing it. Then he expressed to me that he may be watching this live, but I don't care. He expressed to me, he's like, well, I can never take you home to my family because I'm never really around my family, stuff like that. Like he's making these excuses. Never mind you. I never once said I want a relationship with him. I never once said I want to be with him. I never once said I want to build with him. I never said none of that. So why are you having this conversation with me? I don't want you. Like I'm good. You know, well, you know, it amazes me sometimes how people could interject them something in your life when you never open the door for them to add themselves to it. They start telling you how you're going to live your life with them. And I have to tell them, you do know that I am the one that picks you. You don't pick me. What you mean? I choose you. You don't choose me. You better get it. If so, forgive me if I made you feel like you had that over me. No, mm-mm. I'm good. I choose you. Don't get it messed up. You don't choose me. Because for some reason, men feel as though they are the only one that want you. Don't nobody else want you but me. Look at you. Now you want to tear my self-esteem down. Now I got a whole bunch of men that you don't know about. But you telling me that nobody want me. Okay. Then there it is. Nobody want me. I'm not gonna share that I got a bunch of men that want me. No. I'm gonna let your story be your story. You're right, they don't want me. All right, now what? You got some money because I'm broke. Because yes, if you want to make a man shut down, start asking for money. I need some money. Oh, well, how much you need? Oh, you got $200. $200. Oh, sweetie. Oh, I only get paid Thursday. All right, well, come see me Thursday. He like, I said, I know how to make you go ghost. If you want him to go ghost, hit the pockets. He like, oh, me, me no speaking English. Me español, no, no mula. I'm not from your country. Yeah, yeah. Well, when you get back, you get my money. Good night, friends, man. Have a good night, sweetie. It's 4:02 and I'm still up. I'm on my second beer. Ciao. I'm on my second beer. I took this hair and I washed it. I was so impressed that I washed this hair with Cream of Nature shampoo. I'm building this technology company. All right, mama. I ain't mad at you. Keep focusing. You can do it. You got that. So I went and washed my hair. It's called Cream of Nature shampoo. And what it do is it take the frizz out. Excuse me. Okay. God bless you. I need to go to the laundromat. I've been getting hit on. Stay focused, mama. That's all. Stay focused. I've been. Mm-mm-mm. Life is so weird. I just want to. Do y'all ever watch houses and stuff? You ever watch houses on YouTube? These big, beautiful houses, these mansions and stuff. People be buying mansions and moving to these houses. I be looking all around. I'm like, oh, this house is nice. I love house hunting, like looking at different houses online. Do anybody like doing this like that? No. Hotel, him, body, or car. Who? Child, he going. Girl, you know these men ain't doing nothing for me. They don't care nothing about Raven, honey. Trust when I tell you. And it's sad when you witness it with your own eyes. They don't care nothing about me. They really don't. I, we, gee, you get so disappointed to the point it don't even bother you. Like you don't even get upset. But yeah, do you ever like going house hunting? They got the thing on YouTube, like you could look at people's houses in mansions and stuff. Where you can see the houses and the upstairs, downstairs, and the back part. Real estate is a great. Yeah, hip hop. I love that. I love it. Me too, Hope. I be looking at people's houses and I'm like, man. And then I'm like, I wonder how much it costs to, because you got to pay for your water and you got to pay for lights. I don't know about the heat now. Well, I guess you got to pay for the heat now. I'm not the heat now, water included, but that's an apartment. So you got to pay for the heat, hot water, the electric, and taxes. Oh, and a water bill. I used to rent houses before. Y'all do know there's houses you can rent. Like you can rent a whole house, the same price you pay for apartments. You could rent a whole house. Y'all ever thought about that? You could rent a house like you rent apartments. I used to rent houses. I used to rent, when I tell you, yeah, you could rent houses. The same way you look for apartment, you could look rent houses for rent. And you could rent the whole house. I rented a house that was $700 a month. It was a basement, the first floor and the second floor. When I tell you I love that house, I was in charge of my rent was $700 a month, and they paid for the heat and hot water for this house. And it was a black owner. I took that house and I turned that house out. When they came there and saw how I turned that house out, they was like, oh my God. You know they went up on the rent on that one. I had to move because the owner brought some of their family members to the house, and they couldn't believe how nice the house was. And the guy came back and robbed me. And I got the cops and called cops and got him locked up. And once he got out of jail, he attacked my car. So he started attacking my car for getting him locked up. Ain't that some shit? So you rob me and get offended for me getting you locked up. See, this is why Raven can't have a gun. Because if I would have caught him, I was going under the prison. So I was going to get him. I'm telling you, crazy is real. He felt offended because I got him locked up for robbing me. He felt offended. He stole my camcorder. He stole cameras. He stole a lot of stuff. I forget all the stuff he stole. And I got my VCR at the time. That's how long ago it was, VCR. But he stole it. I honestly prefer something simple. It's nice, natural. What's the meaning, G? Nice, natural. I prefer. But see, have anybody ever rented a house before? When I tell y'all renting houses is nice, it's really nice. I always thought if I ever get a job making money like I used to, I don't know. I like apartments now because I can go in my door and close my door. I ain't got a lawnmower and ain't got to shovel the snow, and I don't gotta do all this stuff. I gotta be careful. Keep my legs closed. Yes, you can. Hey, D. Anything you want, I love me. Sorry. I love you too, D. I like renting, but I don't. But see, renting houses, you gotta shovel and a lot comes with it. But that house was so nice. And guess what house was across from? It was across from a graveyard. But the reason why I used to rent houses because at the time, that was in Gablehood. My boyfriend, I had bought him tons of dogs. He had dogs. We had like 6 dogs. So I knew I couldn't move him. I had to have way to pay for dogs. He had shih tzus. Them little puppies, they look like Gizmo from Gremlins. Don't want it. Oh, okay. So what you gonna do with that mansion, Gia, when it pops up? Because you about to move into a big mansion, honey, on top of the hill. What you gonna do with that Lamborghini that you gonna end up with, Gia? in that big old house. And that swimming pool in the backyard. Apartment. The thing is, yeah, I don't want to. I'm with you because I just don't feel like cleaning up anymore. No, not yet. When I do, my own place is going to be far. Exactly, Hope. That's how I feel. I'd rather move to the country, you know. And the sad part about it is, if you get a house, you have to hope you get good neighbors, not the kind that brick in your house. I hate living like sardines. My neighbors too close. I'm not mad at you, Hope. Hope. I was thinking the same thing. I want to get a car, but I don't want to get a car where I live at. Like I just don't. Somebody used to key my car all the time, and I was like, "Why is somebody keying my car? I haven't even done nothing to nobody." And I was like, and it's funny because I never really drove it, but jealousy is real. And the thing is, like, you don't have to bother nobody. People will bother you, and that's what's horrible. Houses are beautiful, but the maintenance is bad. Yeah. But see, G, you could get a small house. The house I got for 700, it was small though, but it was nice. It was nice though. I painted the floors cranberry and had put wax all over it. It was shining. When I tell you, it was the walls was white. It was trimmed in cranberry and white. It was 2 bedrooms in the basement, in the living room, and that apartment was perfect. And absolutely look to it and research the cost of it. Yeah, if I could just get on my feet, you know, I pray to God that I can get a job like I used to work and make money. I pray to God because I know I'm going to be single for the rest of my life, and it's not that it's a bad thing, but I just want to get my money up because I've always been working and stuff, and my newfound freedom and learning to love myself more and acceptance of myself, flaws and all, and not letting nobody say what they want to say about me, live in my head, and I learned to divorce the world. And I think the day I divorce the world is the day I begin to live. And I think that was like the best way you could live in your life is when you choose you, if that makes sense. When you choose you, that means nothing nobody can say to you no more. Holes in your system. You're here. How's so beautiful, but the name is me. You're here. What's about to hear, G? Already look into it, research. I can't afford nothing. Hope. I really wish I could. Trust me. I pray to God. I just wish I could hit the lottery. Have y'all ever saw this house? Like I keep seeing this house in my dream. It's a certain house. I keep seeing it over and over and over. I don't even know why. Like I see this house so much that I feel like I live in this house. This is the thing. I walk into this house. It's the living room, but in the back part, it's like it's all open. Like it's the windows are like the windows are to the floor, to the ceiling. But it's it's one here. When I say I'm talking about big, like long, like this, but it's like one here. When it's three, and the thing is like you could open it up, and it's like a big backyard. There's a lot of green grass in the back, and it's like wooded floors, and it's this table that sit right here. It's a table sit right here that looks out into the backyard, but it's inside the house. But it's weird because like the background is blue and it's pretty, but it's a bunch of green grass, and it's weird because every time I see this house, it's like dark, but I keep going to this house. And I can see the house. I see the house so good. I feel like I could go around and know it. Like it's weird. I keep seeing this house. But it's only in my like in my dream. And I'm always in this house. But you know what here? I'm trying to find out what does it mean with this house though? That's what made me want the house because I'm like, why do I keep seeing this house? Am I having a premonition? Is this where I'm going to live? Like, I don't know. Money is also an issue for me too. I'm doing okay, but no. Yeah, hope. I'm there with you, Mama, because it's difficult for me. I have to live by my means. I can't keep it with the Joneses, and I definitely can't buy Gucci and Prada and all that stuff. All my clothes is Bargain Man, Dollar Store. I'm not. Mm-mm. Even if I had a lot of money, I'm not buying no diamonds. My diamonds gonna come from the 99-cent store. This gonna be my diamonds like that. Mm-mm. Online business management is really independent. Yeah, I can't afford it. The weird thing is, I never used to drive though. People didn't even know I had a car because I never drove. It's too much. I like simple, but it takes the money really. Um, it's too much. I like it simple, but it takes the money. What you mean a house, Gia? Well, I don't know what happened to you, Gia, but clearly you is over it. Whatever that house did to you, honey, you is over it. I ain't mad at you. But something got you there. Because you is over it, honey. She is not having it. She's over it. Too much is simple. My Raven ain't got no money. I mean, well, I guess y'all could look around my place and know that. I'm broke, but I'm still blessed because things could be worse. So I may not be where I want to be, but it could be a lot worse. So I'm grateful. I used to just one level. What? Let me ask you something. Do anybody like smoking weed on here? Do y'all like smoking weed? Anybody smoke weed? Thing I learned about spending money on fancy things that it makes you easy target. Yeah, hope. But you don't gotta worry about that with me, honey, because all my clothes come from the dollar store, honey. Well, not all of it, but my stuff is cheap. My name don't got no. My clothes don't have no anymore. The only way my clothes got names on it, name brand, somebody had to give it to me because I ain't buying it. I refuse to pay for somebody to have a better life. And mine is no. You know what I realized? Pay Less is closed. Yes, I do. Yes, you do what, Uncle? Oh, you smoke weed. Okay. Okay. Um, See, I don't smoke weed Latin like the Nigerian. Oh, you like the? Are you talking about the head? People are really Illuminati shit still and moving money in America. Oh, okay. Um, Latin like the Nigerian. So you like the head? Is that what you were saying? Um, See, I don't like weed though. See, that's the problem. Because most men like weed. I mean, they just smoke it. I'm like, oh my god. I don't like the smell of cigarettes. Excuse me. But I notice a lot of men I meet, they love weed. Nope, non-smoker, drinking is enough. Exactly, hope that's me. But I've noticed there's either smokers or drinkers. It's not like they do the same. Like a smoker will smoke, they'll take a drink, but they're not really their thing. They prefer to smoke. And then the drinkers prefer to drink. They really don't like to smoke. But some are like to do both. But I noticed that they both are like broken. They're broken family members. They're like sisters and brothers to each other. One to smoke and one don't. One to drink, one don't. I don't know, Gia. I'm still trying to figure out why is it you. The thing about it, Gia, you know I see it so much. It's like I'm there. You know what I mean? Like I see it so much, and it sits. Like I could literally sit here and talk to you and see the house. I can see it as plain as day. It's weird though. Maybe it's in another country or another island. Oh, you don't drink either? All right, hip hop. You know, Raven have to have a little beer, honey. I can't drink liquor because it makes me want to commit suicide. And I drink my beer with fruit punch. Whoever heard of fruit punch and beer? That's me. I like to mix my beer with fruit punch. It tastes good. I don't like. Do anybody ever have problems wearing bras? I don't like to wear bras. Do anybody likes to wear bras? Like I won't wear bras. I guess you already noticed that. I don't like to wear bras. When I go outside, I don't wear bras. And then when I do wear a bra, they're like, "You got your boobs done?" I'm like, "No." Raven, you got your boobs done? No. Raven, I said, "No, I just don't wear bras." And they don't believe me though. I was like, "I don't wear bras. I like alcohol. I just can't drink people doing it." So, yeah. Oh, so you like to wear bras too? See, I don't. I go outside a lot. I don't wear bras. I don't. Because when I wear bras, it's like this. Then I wear them good bras. It's always like that. I don't, no. They're like testicles, let them hang. They're like testicles, let them hang. Girl, them bras be hurting. They be all tight. I feel like to be like this. The bras be like this on. Mm-mm. I don't like that. And then on top of that, if you don't get the right bra, you gotta get a bra that's supportive because your titties will make your bra pop. My titties have made my bras pop. The whole bra is snap on. Then I get little baby bras. You know, baby bras make your titties look big, honey. You get the most small, one size small bra, and your titties be like, psh. The thing about it is like, I don't know, I just lost hope for all that kind of stuff. I don't glamorize myself like I used to. Then versus now, it's different. Yeah, the big house and the pool. I'll take money, Raven, long as there's a trick somewhere, baby. But you know, don't claim it, Raven. I makes you paranoid. Oh, okay. But see, G, the thing is, like, you don't know your blessing. You may come into a whole lot of money, and you never know. You may be sitting on a blessing and don't even know it. It may be bigger than you thought. That you would change your way of thinking. That's all I was saying. Um, I meant to say you never broke longest. You never broke longest of the chicks. You meant to say you never broke longest. Oh, okay, you not broke longest that trick. I see you, G. Hey man. I throw bars away like clockwork. I'll get them one. I don't throw nothing away hip hop. I'm what some people call a swarter. What they call them people? A swarter or something. A swarter. I don't know the name they use. I know I'm one of those people. I don't throw nothing away. A hoarder. It's called a hoarder. That's me. I'm a hoarder. Thank you, XP. Yes, that's me. I'm a hoarder. Cause you know why? If you throw, you always think you want to come back and get it. I still got my motorcycle jacket. I still got my motorcycle jacket. I'm waiting for it to come back in style. I was looking at it. I don't throw nothing away. And I like it too. I love my motorcycle jacket. Do anybody got a motorcycle jacket or no? I don't got a motorcycle. Got a motorcycle jacket though. I got fur coats, or should I say fun fur. I ain't never going to jail. Maybe I meet some rich man. I say stuff, but I gotta let stuff go. Let's see. Yeah, well, I ain't letting nothing go. Don't know I'm letting stuff go if something tragically happened to me. Thank you, Cologne. My clothes are so old. The thing is like, once I became aware, I think everything about me went. Excuse me. I do. I wouldn't mind. I'm getting varsity jacket with my company. All right. So you got a motorcycle jacket? I got one. I ain't throwing nothing away. Because the one thing about women's clothes, they come back in style. Like they out of style. Y'all know what's coming back? You know, braids and the beads. The beads are coming back. Watch I tell you. When you braid your hair with the beads are coming back in style. but it seems like it's cooler. I do, I swear, moms, I'm getting the frosting. Yeah, I be busting out everything. But yeah, I kept my jacket though. Somebody bought me one. I like them though. I'm a weirdo anyway. I like stuff that. I actually put a lot of stuff. I gave it to the homeless people. I get a lot of homeless people coats and stuff. A lot of homeless people, so I give them clothes and coats and stuff. It's funny because I was downtown and I was watching people with my clothes on. But you know what's weird? Which is so weird. Broke people will help broke people. Broke people that don't got it will help another broke person. You ever notice that? A homeless person will help another homeless person. You ever notice that pattern? Like a girl in this life that don't got money will help me. And she don't really got it, but she will help me. And then a rich person ain't gonna help neither one of them. So the ones who got money won't help. But a poor person will help another poor person. I noticed this pattern. Both of them really ain't got it to spare, but they will help the other person. Having to address more on the rebel side. Oh, okay. I hate that they hurt me. We try to take care of you. Exactly. Yeah. But I've noticed that pattern. Like, 'cause you already know the other person really don't have it, but they're trying to help you. And I've noticed this pattern. Because I know there's people who got money, they ain't helping you. They don't see you. They don't give you nothing. You'd be like, I got a PayPal on top. Yeah, I saw it. What? But I've noticed that pattern. Rich people don't want to help you. They don't. They just look at you. I guess they got the uppity it. I don't know. I noticed this pattern. I noticed this pattern. It's sad, but it's real. I don't know. Hey, excuse me. Oh, I, my TV broke down. I had an old model TV, and it broke down. And my friend was like, "You can make money off of that because it's an old TV." And I'm like, I had no TV in my room. And this guy, no. He's like, Raven, I'm moving. I got some TVs I want to give it to you. I was going to give me some TVs. Now, mind you, my TV broke down. I said, okay. He came over, he gave me this big old screen TV. And I had a big old screen TV in the living room. He just gave it to me. I was like, well, not a big screen TV, but it's a big TV. That's the new TVs. I got the old TVs, the ones you get for $20. I guess $15, $10. But he gave me a big old flat screen. Um, they made you feel like a man, especially push up bra. Yeah, push up bra. You ever had a padded bra? I bought a padded bra when I used to dance on stage. So I bought a padded bra. So the bra was like this, and it went at made your boobies look like this. And it was padded. Baby, when I tell you, it was like silicone inside. It was cute. What's that? It's online TV. What is this? You haven't had one since. Oh, mm. You watch everything. You know what I just put on I just stay on YouTube though. Because there's so much stuff going on YouTube that I fall on auto and I be watching some of everything. That's why I love YouTube because it's got so much stuff to watch. I was watching these trans people saying they was born in the wrong body. And I was watching that. They moved to the other one, said that they detransitioned. I was watching that. They detransitioned. It was like, I should have never transitioned. I made a big mistake. I had my P-bug removed. Oh, oh, oh. I was like, okay. She said, I never should have my P-bug removed. And they going through it. I was like, the thing about it is, they were never, they were never trans. They were never two-spirit women. You was a man that wanted to see what it's like to live a life as a woman. That's not how it goes. You were never trans. You was never trans. Never. You was a person who dressed up like a girl, thought you looked pretty, thought men could you get more men and have sex with men, and that's what it was, or a gay man. And here it is. Now you got that body, you got the surgery, now you a sex change, and now you unhappy. Because you was never that way. What age group is it? Merry Christmas. I watch everything. I haven't since 2020. And I'm watching their whole videos and stuff. They're going through it how they having a section. Then one man was like, you can't change your gender. He wasn't even gay. He was a straight man that liked dressing up like a girl, cross dressing. I want some spaghetti and meatballs. They be trying these bodies on like outfits. And then they gag when it don't work. Oh, what? You funny hoe. I'm. What's the matter, Mama? So you like my hair, Gia? There are animals that changed in it. XP. Yeah, I know that's one. What's up, XP? You been real quiet, mama. What's going on with you, sir? Transition here has no business trending at all. Okay. Exactly, hope. But you know the world is it's a big old melting pot. There's some everything in it. Sometimes it's worth watching. Sometimes it's worth investigating. Sometimes it's worth just turning the channel. And sometimes it is worth going, hmm. I have to make sure my camera is down. I be thinking somebody trying to turn my camera on when I'm sleeping in my bed. You know, I got trust issues, honey. You better turn my camera on because my camera seem to be moving a lot. And I'm not moving it. And I'm not doing that much movement for my camera to be moving. So I definitely gonna make sure I put something over my camera when I lay in my bed. I told y'all I got trust issues. I'm going plates. That's what I'm talking about. What you talking about, dear? Oh, oh, excuse me. Anyway, anyway. I forgot to put this fan back up on this chair. Now my nose is stopping up. I got all these lipsticks on me. Mm. Well, beautiful people, I love you all. Please be safe. Raven's about to go get my bed. Tired now. And somebody just hit me up. What happened? Uh, these some old pictures. Lord, they stay on my pictures. Lord Jesus. Excuse me. They stay in my pictures, honey. This is when I was doing my own hair. These are all weaves. I was so young and dumb. Wow. I can't believe. Let me show y'all this picture. You see this? I'm standing next to two people that was stabbing me in my back and didn't even know it. God is amazing. Two people stabbing me in my back and they're in the picture with me. And I'm just seeing this. Look at this. Look at this. Two backstabbers stabbing me in my back. And I had no idea. That's why I don't trust people. And I found it about both of them. And here it is, a picture with me with both of them. I would have never known. This is why I don't trust people. The light skinned one is dead, but the middle one is the one who went after my ex-boyfriend. Mm-mm-mm. Look at this. This is why I tell y'all, if y'all ever get a boyfriend, keep him away from these people. I cannot believe this snake. These pictures are old. They're very old. I'm definitely, look at this one. He went behind my back and got my job. Went to the boss. He dead now. Oh well. I was so stupid back then. I should trust people. Look at this. Another picture of him and I. Oh my goodness. They have gay men who look for it from me. Good night, beautiful people. I'll talk to y'all later. Be safe. I'm gonna give me something to eat and lay down. Drink some water. Got my water bottle. Here's my water bottle. flush those kidneys. I need to tie my hair down. I need to tie my hair down. Ah, good night, beautiful people. Love you. Be safe, y'all. I'll talk to you later because I'm going to go to bed. You know I'm tired. It's 4:31, and I'll talk to you later.